Let's do it, boys. We got something new on the SA16. Guys, Monadnock Firearms. Link to their Instagram will be below. Code SteveMP5 to get you saving on stuff you normally couldn't save on. Nationwide, check them out. Save yourself some cash. All right, here it is on the Springfield SA16, the Meprolight M21 on a carry handle mount. Guys, retro is cool. Retro has been back for a while now. Probably seen my last video on this. If you haven't, I'll link it above if you want to check that out with the FRT. But man, I really wanted to bring this out and talk about the Meprolight because I think it just adds to, right? Like it's not, this isn't like an old 1980s optic, but it is a retro optic at this point. I mean, it's like probably 20-ish years old, something around there. Don't quote me on that, but it's old. So it's no batteries, all tritium based. So you're always on, given your ambient light. And I found that it works really well. So like I've had this out a bunch, I've shot it. I took this up to a mountain trip I was on and shot it, sighted it in. It's dead on. I dig it. They even make really cool like lighted modules for these. So if you're in like lower light environments or nighttime type stuff, there's a module that clips onto this thing, and you can turn it on and off, and it supplies a little bit of light to the tritium, which then makes the reticle glow even more. So I think that's pretty slick. Overall, I mean, this is going to add weight. I mean, the optic itself is not light. The mount that it's on, as you can see here, is a beefy mount. It hooks in to your carry handle on top and kind of goosenecks down, and it really has you sitting. Now, I haven't noticed a whole lot of parallax shift, but when you're looking through this thing, if I'm more heads up, you can make it so the dot is above your iron sights, and then when you bring your head down, if you want to look through your irons, it lines up and has, this version is the circle dot, sits right over top of that front post. So when I'm here looking through, and I'm looking through the iron sights, that circle dot is sitting directly on top of the iron sight, which is cool. So now if I'm looking down here at this target, and I'm going from iron sights to head up, iron sights to head up, the dot is still on the same point of aim. So I don't necessarily have to be down on the irons. I can keep my head up a little bit, give myself a better field of view. I don't have all that stuff cluttering up my field of view, and use it that way. So that's a really nice perk with that. One of the downsides people are probably going to mention with this, and you can probably see it, the glass for the optic does have a greenish blue hue to it. It's not like a crystal clear glass where it's nothing, no tint or nothing whatsoever. I mean, this is sort of that, I don't want to say old school tech, but glass and things have come a long way. And I think, I don't know this is all speculation based off of whatever. I just think that's what they kept with this. I think that's what works with this. I think that coating on the glass probably helps with tritium visibility somehow. So I don't know. Either way, to me, I don't mind it, and it lends to that sort of retro vibe when there wasn't crystal clear glass. Now, if you're going both eyes open, so I'm both eyes open right now down at the target, I barely notice that discoloration of the glass. So if I'm closing one eye, I've got the bluish green all in my silhouette target, and then all my normal vision everywhere else. So if I'm running both eyes open on this, I barely notice that discoloration, a tiny bit. The discoloration is there a tiny bit, but it's barely noticeable. And if you're actually shooting, I don't think I would even pick that up, because right now the target looks normal colored with a little bit of a discoloration on the outside perimeter of the optic. So this isn't really supposed to be a long video. I just kind of want to bring this out and showcase this. If anybody has ever wanted to get into a Meprolight, these are optics that are used overseas, where Meprolight, I believe, is Israel. So this is stuff that they're using currently, and their next gen optics like the M22s, like these are all stuff that they're using now. So it's durable, battle tested from everything that I've read and understand. So it's a beefy tried and true optic. This isn't like a fly-by-night, you know, shitty optic that's gonna break on you. These things are beefy. Let's just take a couple shots and call it a video. All right, guys, don't forget Steve MP5 on the Instagrams, and I'll see you next time. Problem is, you don't want to see that. That's what you want to see on a retro AR.